Hey guys, not so hot. We are going to start talking about energy. We should understand that energy is not lost or gained. Heat is energy that is transferred. We should be able to identify a system and surrounding. We should be able to determine what gains energy or loses energy, and also understand the terms exothermic and endothermic. So first, heat is the gain or loss of energy. First off, I am going to blow your minds and tell you that there's no such thing as cold. Hot or cold is a relative term. If you heat something up, you're gaining energy, or if you're cooling down, you're losing energy. Energy isn't created or lost in a physical or chemical change. We only transfer energy. It's called the law of conservation of energy. So heat lost by something has to be gained by something else. So for instance, if you have a cup of coffee and you hold it in your hands, you might feel that it is hot. The heat is being lost by the coffee and it feels hot because it's being gained by your hand. Moving forward. So, say you put an ice pack on top of your head. Are you gaining cold or are you losing heat? So heat is being transferred definitely. Whenever there's a temperature difference, there's transfer. So if you put an ice pack in your head, heat is being transferred from your head to the ice pack. And that's why it feels cold. Now I say the ice pack feels warm because if the ice pack were a being, it would feel warm because it's being heated up by your head. So you're cooling down, you're losing heat. The ice pack is warming up. The ice pack is gaining heat. The system versus the surroundings. So a system is everything we're talking about. The surroundings is everything else around it. So if we're talking about an ice cube, let's define the ice cube as the system. Let's say the surroundings are the air and the ground around it. Everything else. So if the ice cube's melting, the energy is being lost from the surroundings and the energy is being gained by the system. That's why if you held an ice cube, it would feel cold. That cold feeling is just the energy being moved from something of a higher temperature, which is your body, to a lower temperature, the ice cube. Energy moves from the system to the system to the surroundings. So energy is always transferred. Exothermic and endothermic are a few terms that we're going to use a lot. So what we call a system that is gaining energy, we call that endothermic. Endo, you might understand the term from biology when you talked about an endoskeleton. Endoskeleton means it's inside skeleton, and thermic just means energy. So what it means is heat is going inside. If the system loses energy, we consider that exothermic. We release energy. So something like a flame burning is an exothermic reaction because that releases energy into the surroundings. Exo, meaning outside, thermic energy. So exothermic means outside energy, literally, meaning that energy is released. So that's all we have today. I'll also post the PowerPoint presentation on the website. So we're going to be doing this for the next couple of days. It's just the intro. So I'll talk to you guys later.